Starting server backup. Backup finished in 0M2S 982MS. Loot B has spawned at X17, Y12, Z-7. Hurry up and get the loot before it despawns.
What up, guys? How we all doing? That one bit always stays up. This also needs to get shrunk down a tiny bit further because still see a little bit of the other bit. You know what? Screw it. I feel like gaming. Let's get into it.
Game menu. Options.
Oh god.
Use mouse cursor. Music and sound options.
Sorry
Use
guys.
show subtitles. Off button. Device. System. Options. Accessibility settings.
How this is being
Use
done.
mouse cursor. Narrator. Narrates chat. Narrator. Off.
Here we go. That should take care of that. And this should fix the game up. Hopefully. Or fuck it off completely. That works too. There we go. So, there's a couple of things we want to do today. First of all is turn that music down. And then turn the actual game volume on. Right. So, we need to make one more mod pan, which easy done. We're gonna need levers. We'll have 4 of these. Then we just need a bunch of redstone. Alright. So what we're going to be aiming for tonight is getting through this side of mob grinding utilities. Which means we're going to need raw experience to start off with. Which is actually really easy to get. So we need an XP... what the hell was it called? It is this one. Which I've already collected all the stuff for, so that's nice and easy to throw together. I've also already selected where we're going to be chucking that. That's going to be chucked in here. Right down to we have gotten a little bit of room around the edge, so we can decorate this a little bit, because let's be real, it shouldn't be as shit as everything else in this place. Right. So we need 4 buckets of XP. So it's slowly going to drain out our XP bar, but it'll also fill up buckets, so it's worth it. Right. Buckets, so many buckets. Right. So 4 buckets should help us out with that. Emphasis, of course, being on the should. Okay. So 4 buckets of XP, which is a weird fucking concept, but here we are. Next up, we need this, which we have everything we need for it as well. And we need a chicken, which conveniently we have a metric fuck ton of eggs, so I can almost guarantee we're going to get a chicken eventually. Hopefully it'll work on a baby chicken, doesn't need to be an adult. Wait. No, it has to be an adult. Maybe one of the special chickens will work? Like one of our chickens, mod chickens? No. So, I'm not entirely... I don't remember exactly how this works. There we go. Whew. It blows up a chicken. Alright. So that'll give us some iron ore and a gold paxel. Then we need to make this. Observe dreadful dirt. Alright. So, we could do that right now. But what we're going to do instead is we need to find the center point along here, which would be here. It's okay, this is going to look a lot better soon. Because all of these walls are getting locked in. So we're going to want to just... hook this up around here. Basically, we want it set up... Oof, that's not helpful. We want it to be set up so that we can turn it all off from one lever. Well, one lever on each side at the very least. This is not working at all. Alright, apparently we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Just have it as individual levers. Which sucks so much ass, but here we are. Right. The downsides. We need no light to be going in there. So the sorry. The only benefit to that is we actually have tinted glass given to us by the same modpack. So we're just going to chuck that in, We're going to find what we're going to be using for this whole build, which is lapis blocks. Not just to spite my friend because he hates lapis, but I will admit that is an added benefit. Right. So we're going to need to set this up as well. The last one on the mob fans here. Every time. Every fucking time. There we go. So, we've got... This one's external because we can still see the levers. But we now have our 3 lots of these set up. And we'll just put the roof in as well while I'm at it. Oopsie. Now, we are not done yet. We need to upgrade one of those fans. So we're going to just find at mob and we want to expand the width modifier, which we're going to need 2 of these. So now if we are showing the area, it'll blow this entire section forward. These 2 will blow it to the sides. Hide that area. And we're almost done. We need a grinder. Sorry, a masher. Which we've amassed 2 of. This is where the last lever is going to go. So this is going to go here. We're going to soon have to break that. But first things first. It's going to blow us straight to that. It's going to blow us straight to it as well. We can no longer get around it. But what we can do... God damn these rippers. What we can do now is we can chuck in these lapis blocks from behind. I'm pretty sure that turns that away on as well. Yep. So now we have it all nice and set up. We'll set up some tinted glass along here. Oh wait, I'm dope. Good thing we have the extra glass, because we still need to chuck down rotten egg, which is going to corrupt all of that ground. Now, if we get... I swear I have one more lever on me. Oh wait, that's why this... that's where this one came from.
Oh my.
What up, Rumble?
My.
How we doing? Turn that on. There we go. We now have our little mob grinder going. Alright. So, now that we've got that going, we need to turn off the hostile creatures volume. Otherwise, that's going to just constantly be annoying the shit out of us. We'll take that reward. We'll take this reward. We just need to make an absorption hopper. Pretty sure we can make easily enough. Always do that. Right. So I'll make a couple of eyes of ender. We'll make a hopper. And that lets us make one of these. And we just need to get an ender chest made. What are these ones? Has to be white wool though. We'll find some string instead. And we'll find all that as well. We're almost there. And oh, god damn it. I can never remember if it's a 4 block or a 9 block to make string. That's convenient. Okay. So that gives us enough shit to make a few more of these. But we'll just stick with the one for now. So the absorption hopper is going to be hooked onto the side of this. We're also going to just chuck down one more lapis here. So now, we're going to be triggering the, look that way, west. So west is going to be the fluid, and east is going to be the items. There we go. And boom. We've even got a clay loot chest. Shouldn't have expected anything else. It's in the name, really. Right. By the way, all credit has to be given to Chosen Architect for that one. I wouldn't have been able to make that without him, because I'm not good at making shit. We're also going to make one of these next. But we need a... I think it's a loot filter? Item filter? Some form of filter? Basic filter. We want a mod filter. So to make that, we need to make a basic filter. To make that, we need a logic chip. To make that, we need a raw logic chip. Should be able to make this. No, we're missing the block of sunny quartz. Right, how about a block of quartz instead? Which isn't a problem anymore because we've got everything we need. Alright, filters. So, basic filter. Requires this, requires this, requires this. Make 4 of them. Cook them real fast. Love it. Use, use. So we want a basic filter out of this. And then we'll use this to make a mod filter. We're also going to need a trash bin. What are they called? Trash can? Trash cans. Going a bit too Australian on it. Need to think more American. Laser IO. I'm sure I have one of these, but I just don't know how to use them. Laser wrenches, card holders. Alright, so I know I've got a laser wrench in here somewhere. We got one of these. We got one of these. Alright. So if I'm not very much mistaken, should be able to put this into here. I'm not sure how to hook this up though. Item cards? Maybe I need item cards. We'll try that. Item cards. What's this? Cool. We've got an item card. Recipe, make a couple of these. Right, we're going to take all 3 of these out. Up gets an item card. I'm not sure if that's like an in item card or an out item card though. Is there a difference? Up has one, down has one now. This is already overflowed. So I'm not entirely sure how this is supposed to work then. What I might try... Alright. Because I don't know how laser IO works, which I feel like is very apparent right now, how about we grab an item pack? Just the one extra. We've got the wrench on us. So we'll reconnect this to start with. Then we're going to reconnect this to here. And there we go. So all the things that should be getting pumped through should now be getting pumped through and be going into the system. All the things that don't fit into the system should be getting pumped elsewhere. So they should all the things that don't fit should be going straight into the trash can. This needs to be sped up, so we need to chuck that in, and this should start pumping everything through faster. And because, if I'm not mistaken, it goes in order, it should be going to here, then into here. Alright, the issue, however, is that we have yet to actually lodge any of these things in. So, we're going to start with some spider eyes, bones, these bat wings, gunpowders. And see, these are already increasing in numbers. Slowly but surely, but it is happening. It's excellent. Arrows. Some people would trash arrows, but you got to appreciate the arrow for what it is. Right. The rest of this stuff can get pumped in, except for that. We'll take that back, actually. Alright. We've got more drawers in here. Grab back as many as we can get our hands on. Oh, crap. I completely forgot there was a zombie back here. I thought it was all good. Alright. Right, there we go. We'll also just light this place up with Major Light real quick. Here we go. Much nicer. Next step. These and these can get pulled out. Let's open this and that. Although I'm honestly surprised I don't already have a glowstone drawer. Because we now are going to slowly but surely produce an infinite supply of food as well. Here's potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Right. Now we just need to get the tools back out. We'll dump out all this extra stuff that we don't actually want. I thought I grabbed both of the tools. Come on, guys. Don't leave me hanging like this. Ah. Cool. We'll slap this onto one more of these. And then lock everything down. And link it on up. Is this too far away?
Oh my.
What up, Surgeon? How we doing, man? Must be too far now. That's not gonna help. We'll just start knocking these out. How are you doing, my man? You're here just in time to watch me reconfigure a bunch of shit. Maybe even reconfigure. Thank you. Didn't sleep at all last night, not for a lack of trying. You should try and sleep. Like, sleep is generally a good thing, my dude. Really hope we haven't, like, hit the maximum amount. No, I know, you tried. You tried. I believe in you. You can do it.
Oh my.
Hey. I saw your comment. I haven't responded yet, but that's because I've had a busy as all hell day. I'm glad the two of you could join us. Your driving theory? What is driving theory? Like driving lessons? But theoretical? If so, that sounds terrible. Right. I am so glad we have ours. Right. Okay, so all of this is now set up. And locked up. Cool. No locks on the side. Right. So where they were was just that slightest bit too far away. It's what you have to do to be allowed into a car for driving lessons. That's okay, fair enough. So you're doing the test for it? Okay, cool. So yeah, we do have the same system in Australia. God, all of these lines are really headache-inducing. Alright, cool. So that's just one big ass chunk now. And I think that's all we need. Slime balls get chucked onto this one. So, this entire system is set up. Quivers? Ooh. That's actually not bad. So we'll chuck this onto here. Chuck that onto there. And that onto there. And now everything that's coming through is just maracas and shit like that. So, I think we're good to have this going as our outsource again. And now everything should be good and flowing properly. Yeah. Yeah, so rather than this being a chest for everything, this is an ender chest. But a special kind of ender chest. So we've got different colored special kinds of ender chests all over the place. So this is our output for these crushers. Which comes all the way over to here. Which then washes it, sends it into this, and sends it all the way back. Yeah. What you guys have missed, though, is this. Which is my automated mob farm. Which will spawn in a fuckload of mobs. Then the mobs will get pushed into this. So we'll just take a couple steps back. There you go. They get pushed into that. They die. This thing here collects the items, pushes the XP into here, and the items into here, which then sends it over there and puts it into the system. And then all of the useless shit gets put into trash, where it belongs. Yeah, I got it then. I used it today. Like, I actually properly set the shit up. Which I'm really happy with the setup of it. And now we're generating special loot boxes. We're generating special items that you can only get from killing things. It's good. I now no longer have to go hunting for endermen. Which, thank fuck. Right, next on the quest line. I want to make this side. The completely ethical side. which I am not. That's one thing about modern Minecraft, so you can have this sort of thing happening. Oh, see, you say that, but Taylorsaurus, he has his own server that we all used to play on. And it is intense, the amount of things he's got built up on that world. How do I make you? I need a solidifier. Alright. So we need to find a solidifier. Which would be this one. Doesn't seem too difficult. Especially now that we've got that set up. So, we're just going to chuck this over. No, not you. How are we meant to make an XP solidifier? Without... wait, there we go. I must have clicked on that. Right, so we need an entity converter. Conveyor, sorry. Jelly babies for breakfast sounds like a good Thursday. Definitely. I had a modded game a few years back that would mine automatically, sort the mined objects, store them, smelt them if they're ores, and store them again. Using the power of magic, would generate anything you want. So, basically, that's what this does. So, except for the sand one, which is now overflowing. This crushes everything. Sorry, so these are cobblestone generators. And then each one of these crushes at a level. So this one crushes a level into gravel. This one crushes at 2 levels into dirt, then sand, then dust. And then it gets sent over, washed, comes out as ores, which then gets stored into all of this. And I haven't set up the cooking system yet. But I suppose that wouldn't be too hard right now. Alright, no, not the entity spawner, the XP solidifier. Oh, we need a piston. Okay. Fuck's sake. We can make that. And then we can make ourselves an XP solidifier. Then we just need to make one of these, which is gold nuggets around a bucket of XP. Which means we're going to need to find buckets again. I want to make gummy bears. Sorry, jelly babies. Whatever the fuck they are, I want to make them. And possibly eat them. Right. That's pretty. Although it's making me starve. Right, pick this shit up. And eat. I don't remember the mod itself was essentially using energy. Oh, okay, so I actually do know exactly what you're talking about. Because it's using EMC. Which is, if we look in here, that's actually one of these endgames. It's Project E is what you're talking about. That's one of our 3 endgame points. So, we're going to grab more buckets. We'll head back on over. Make ourselves the jelly baby mold thingy. Oopsie. So we want at what are we from? Add mob grinding. So we want one of these? No. Yes? No? Maybe? Oh, that's what we want. We want a mob. We wanted the mold. So we want this. Make one of these. Putting it in here should make it into this. And then if we put it like that. No. So how do we make you? Right, so we can break you down in that. But we also need a solidify. So, if I'm not mistaken, and we're going to put this over next to the mob farm. Maybe on top of it. So we're going to chuck this into here. So, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to push this. But I don't know how much XP this needs. Alright. Ah, fuck, I just broke that stuff. Oof. It got picked up by this. Fair enough. You know, that was... So, over on the YouTube side of things, we actually had a series that was basically that. It was... alchemy something. I don't know. If you have a look on the YouTube, then you should be able to find it there. Something to do with alchemy. Adelia, you watched that whole thing. What was that thing called? Where's the thing I just made? Need to make another piston. We'll make a few. What we're going to do... Damn. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to remove this one. We're going to put this into here. We're going to put this into... Sorry, not that. This into here. Going to push north. So good, it's so good. Actually, it's going to be pushing up. Oh, can I push in a direction? That's disappointing. Not a problem at all, though. So we want it to be pushing east, I think. That way is east, yes. Gets this. Maybe I've got to stomp on it or something. Requires an XP mold and fluid XP in its tank can be configured to export horizontally. Speed is increased with XP speed upgrades. Okay. Ah, that's why. It was turned off. So this should push all of it straight into there. There we go. We made a jelly baby. Cute. Alright. So this is great. How much XP does it take per... It takes a full level? It takes 1,000 millibuckets. I feel like I need an ender tank. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, that one. We're gonna make 2 of these so that we can ship those around. Alright. So we'll make this. I should have everything I need for it. I have enough for 2. Yay. Alright, Right, I forgot about that. Shit. I'm gonna mine this out real quick. Actually, what we can do to fix that issue is we can make some fluid pipes. I do. So, a little while ago, I was stuck with trying to work out how to deal with the extra creosote oil that this is producing. And my initial thought was, hey, we'll just put it through here. we'll just store it in an ender tank and that'll be fine. Because 16 buckets worth, that's gonna take forever. Right. Yeah, I made the amethyst familiars, but I can't actually work out how to make them my familiars. So that empties out our ender tanks. So now that we've got that set up, what we should be able to do is set this up to here. So now it's all pumping into these things. Yep. And then if we drop an extra one here, I'd love it if I could actually control them or get them to do their job. So now this is pumping out to here, which is going to continuously be making us more XP baby jelly babies. And it just can't keep up. Like, there's XP getting sucked up, but we're just going to constantly have XP jelly babies running around. So great. Now, if we turn that off, it should start holding it instead of putting it out. Yes, exactly. Infinite jelly babies. So if we turn that nozzle, or even just set this so that it's not pumping out at the moment, because we need 4 more buckets of liquid XP. Which means we're going to just quickly need to make a couple of extra buckets. But while I'm thinking of it, I'm going to actually pick up 4 buckets, 3 buckets from right here. So now we've almost got enough stuff to make that XP finish. I couldn't find one, actually. So, like, we dug all the way out until we could see the outer ring. But we didn't see an Ender City in that direction. But, that being said, this thing is dope. And I can't remember if we did it in the last stream or if I've done it since. But we've got the charcoal chickens back here, or the coal chickens, that are now both fueling the Stirling Dynamo, which is fueling this and this. But it's also fueling this, which powers this up even faster. Which is excellent. Next quest on this line, because this chapter's almost done. So we need GM chicken feed. Single use for the chicken. Concerning. So we're going to make this. Chickens before last round? Cool. I think the only thing that really changed between streams was we got a few more chickens. Specifically the sand chicken. The sand chicken's really useful. Specifically just because it's pumping through so much sand through the system. Alright. What was I doing? Right. We were making orbs out of jelly babies. Or making cubes out of jelly babies. Jelly cubes. I just fill this up. Right, we'll set west to fluid then. Right, hopefully. Wait. Why is there a zombie? Right, we're going to need to zombie-proof this place real quick. Where's my magic book? Cool. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this thing looks as well. Ooh, slimes. The lapis bricks look real fucking schmick. west should be pumping out fluid. Right, cool. Ooh, we should be able to just... There we go. So, now we need to collect up all the different kinds of food, I think it is. To make one of these. Ah, sorry. Yeah, that's also not going to change. So, the entire internal of it is made out of these bricks. Now, where's my chicken at? Alright, that is traumatizing. Delightful dirt. He's on grass. Or almonds. Okay, so what does this do? Use the golden egg on dirt or grass to make delightful dirt. Delightful dirt spawns most passive mobs. Ooh! Nice! Ooh, this is how we get the other... Ooh! This is how we get the things! Did it say it works on moss? Dirt or grass? Disappointing. Alright, so we need to get a bunch of dirt. And it's time that we get to work replacing all of this shit. Because that moss has to go. No. Well, that'll do. So, the thing I'm so excited about is that this spawns modded passive mobs. Which means that we might be able to get a starbuncle with it. Alright, so we want... That ought to do it, actually. Right. Look at him! We got whirly sprigs, we got starbunkles. I feel like this is going to be a terrible thing. Alright. Fuck yeah! Bees? I'm sorry, I'm not even concerned about bees. These are Ars Nouveau creatures. These are things we can get. We can get more familiars. Look at these fucking adorable bastards. So now we've got the good side out here and the bad side out there. I really kind of regret putting the good side out here though. But still. Alright. So. More things to do. Because we have one last quest to complete. We need to make genetically modified chicken food. Alright, so we need to find ourselves a mob swarm. Yeah, right. So, what we need now is a mob swap. Which hopefully I've got the shit for. No, we don't have the wool. But, on the plus side, what we should be able to do is just grab ourselves some shears, because we should, if not already have a sheep, we should have one soon enough. Hey look. Sheep. Sheep. Ooh, what are you? You're a drigme. This entire thing is too cute. Alright, so we should be able to make one of these now. Which, if we swab a mob with it. There we go, we've got a used mob swab. And then we can use a used mob swab to make one of these, but we need another bucket of XP. So we're gonna need more XP solidifiers. Yeah. Well, we're gonna need another XP solidifier at the very least. No, wait, that's not what we want. What we want is the draining thing. That one. Make one of those. Make one of these. Really? Don't have glass? Sorry for the sniffling, guys. I need to turn my fan off real quick and say goodnight to Minnie Faye while I'm at it. So we will return momentarily. Just hold down the fort for me.
Emotional damage.
Alrighty. So, our next objective. I hate it when this does this. Sorry, it works perfectly fine on your end. Doesn't work fine on mine. So we just gotta fix it up real quick. That's unfortunate. No, it's not a... Oh, there we go. So. The next objective is the entity spawner. Which we should be able to make right now. Hopefully, at the very least. So that is that one. So we got solid XP. We need to make 3 eyes of Ender. And we should be good to go then. Maybe another piston? Oh, there we go. Cool. So what do you actually do? Can spawn mobs in a 3x3x1. Use the mob egg in the top spawn slot solid XP jelly babies. Nice. So basically we can set specific mobs to spawn around this thing. It's a bunny in a tuxedo! Look at that shit! It's a bunny in a fucking... What right does this thing have to be that fucking cute? It's a bunny in a fucking tuxedo. Alright, last thing we gotta make. We just need a bucket of liquid XP for it. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna turn this off, and this is gonna generate up slowly but surely. Yeah, exactly. The white bunny in a fucking tuxedo. It's glorious. Although I'm starting to feel like I definitely shouldn't have set up all this. Dumb donkey. That's it. Good. Alright, so after we've gotten ourselves... Fuck off, sheep. Indeed. We'll grab ourselves our bucket of XP. We'll make ourselves one of these. And that completes the entire chapter. That is our first time of completing an entire chapter. Where's my chicken? And you give me a chicken spawn egg. If it wasn't for the fact that we have this set up and, you know, all of this set up, that'd be awesome. But we do. Alright, we can turn this back on. We can collect up this, which is a common backpack, which also lets us complete. Doesn't let us complete. What else do we need for what's in storage? Well, just no reward. Fair enough. So that's basically just an extra load of storage, really. We'll sew all of this stuff away. Okay. So, now, we can look at making starbuncle charts. And making ourselves a starbuncle. So we can start working on getting another familiar. Yeah. Alright, so it was a gold ingot, gold nugget. One or the other. So we'll grab both. Gold nugget. Alright, so we're going to find one of these little starbuncles. That's what these little cuties over here are called. That one's wearing a monocle and has a top hat. Maybe if I just drop one. Where'd that other one go? Get back here. There you go. Yay! Right. So... so we need to use the enchanting apparatus for this. Maybe we need to do the rest of it first. So we need 5 gold nuggets. We're gonna need to make a front door. 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then 3 soul stones here. Alright. We're gonna remake this later. But for right now, this needs to go. Because we're getting flooded with mobs. Maybe drop it down to 1 square. No. So what we want is just a hammer or something. So we're just going to knock out this. And then this. Then this. Those are just 2 squares. That should slow the mob spawning considerably. Move, horse. I'm not trying to tame you. Just get out of my way. There we go. Alright, now we need to go... We need to do some killing. There's no other way to really put it. Sorry, David Bunny. Here we go. We're just going to clear the area of every mob that isn't a modded one. Clear. So that's a whole bunch of mobs dead. I should not be enjoying this as much as I am. Alright. So, now that we've cleared this place down considerably, we'll cook up this. We need soul stones. That's still just enough. And that gives us our charm. Hells yeah. And then with this, we can make a Starbuncle wheel. There's an Ars Creo. How do I make the familiar then? Maybe I need to make this first? I do really appreciate the fact that you... Hadalea, what's your opinion on the matter? Do we try for making a familiar? Actually, you know what? Fuck, we can try both. Or do we just chuck this guy in a wheel? So we can have a tiny little version of a... We can have a tiny little guy just running around in a wheel. It's going to be adorable. Both? Both it is. Little of both. On the plus side, we have so much energy in here that it's not funny, so... 3... Why are you taking so long, dude? You got 100% complete. Right, no, we need to take this shit out of here, don't we? I forgot that if it has shit in here, then it doesn't like making it. Makes it think that there's a different operation that's meant to be going on, or something to that effect. Alright, so we can just slap 1, 2, and 3 into here. 1, 2 more of these, and then one of these into here. Will give us what we need. Now we just need to make a water wheel, kill the sheep. Completely unrelated point, but... Alright, do we have any cogs? Yes. Exactly the cog we need. Also take some oak slabs. Get rid of these. Craft up one of these. Chuck it here, grab one of these, and... Boom! Look at this! That's freaking adorable! Love it! This is my new favorite thing. We'll grab that out of there. Yeah, we'll start converting some more lapis into store stones. I think we just need to make like a wall of this. How's Creo? Oh, that's right. At Oz. Okay, so that's Ars Nouveau. This seems to be the only part of this is Ars Creo. Yep. So,
Oh my.
hey Ice Spice, how you doing? We just discovered the Starbuncle in a fucking wheel. Look at this cutie. Alright, we need to find out now, how do we exploit that? How do we... Sorry, not exploit that. How do we exploit the system and get a Starbuncle as a familiar? Because there's got to be some specific thing you put a Starbuncle on to make it a familiar. Kind of like we had to put the bookworm lectern onto this. Nice. Oh, so I can just summon these guys now. Okay, so we need to make a binding. I definitely suggest it. It is a great mod pack. I actually really suggest this starting room as well, because you get your choice between the different starting rooms now. So we need a binding. I play it a little bit different than most people because I really enjoy the magic aspect of this. Alright, so we need 3 of these. And then we've got to make the, whatchamacallit? Then we're going to make the paper, the scrolls. That one. Chuck that away. Fuck you. Make that. Make that. Now, Ice Spice, do you prefer tech or magic? Okay, give me a second. I just want to try and bind this dude. Hell yeah. Alright. So, we just need to quickly, oopsie, go to our familiars page. What do I... Oh, so you're going to want to start with create. So now we have a bookworm. Oopsie. And we also have... Sorry. I clicked on the wrong thing and now it's screwing me up. And I can't see things. You know what? We will actually join that Discord too. We want that back. We want... Yeah, so, you're going to want to start with create. Like, no question about it. Create is the fundamental starting point of this mod pack. Right. So, this is Magic Corner. We've got all of our stuff for Ars Nouveau. Along here, we've got the start of Britannia. We've got the Hellfire Forge and Alchemy table from Blood Magic. Then, as we come along here, we have our Budding Crystals, which are each collective, starting to sprout us different gems. We'll get to back there, actually. We have our open area, which is mostly farmland, growing a little bit of ender stuff. Then we've got our create stuff. The first thing in create you need to make is a millstone. This is our setup for haunting... Poor cow. So this is our setup for making soul sand. We have our mechanical crafter up here. The water wheels all the way into the back. And our crushing station back here. Most of it is fed with ender crates. So this is actually automated. We're just going to chuck all this stuff into here. Except for the buckets. Over here is our mob farm, which you can't really see much of, but it's all automated as well. Pumps XP over here, items over here. Back here we have the Tinker's Corner, having immersive engineering and Tinker's Construct set up here. This is our tunnel to the end of the world, which goes all the way to the end. Over here is the Blood Magic tunnel. That guy's so freaking cute. And then back here we have our storage. And our chickens. So we have our egg set up. We have all of our crushers. So these are being used to make the next tier of items. So the bottom one makes gravel, then dirt, sand, and dust. The dirt and sand are currently at capacity. Dirt because I never use it. Sand because I have a sand chicken. More storage. Dead guy. And then there's our little bit of chickens because we've started on chickens, but we haven't really gotten into it yet. And that's the basics of my base. We have our little amethyst golems standing around all over the place. And our newest uncle on a wheel. Yeah, it's not much, but it's mine. I hope you like the base. I don't know what else to say. I am extremely awkward. Alright. So. Well, actually. So there's a couple of things I want to work on next. So we just finished our first chapter, which was the mob grinding utilities. But the two things I want to work on next are Britannia, which we've only gotten up to the Pure Daisy so far. and thermal series. There's nothing saying I can't do both, but we needed to get something specific before we could make anything else, which I'm not entirely sure we've made too much of. Oh, we got a little bit. So we needed tin. That's what we were missing. I also don't know why I'm... Did that little squirrel dude make me run faster? Because if so, I like it. I like it a lot. So we'll cook the tin up. And eventually I also want to make the upgraded version of that. Raw Britannia. We have been mostly doing the magic side of things. At the very least, though, we need to make a redstone furnace. And eventually we will get into... because power is the G. Okay. I pulled this out earlier. I don't know what it does, but it's a mana blaster. Seems dope. Alright, so we need to make a redstone furnace because I can speed it up and I can actually hook it into things properly. So we are missing literally everything for this. So we'll start with the mechanical frame. Right, we don't have glass. You know what? I think Hadley is right. We're going to have to just start with Britannia. And I know, I shouldn't be saying that like I'm so surprised. But also, I'm thinking every time we get a sub tonight, we're going to go and we're going to open up a giant chance cube. If you can give me enough subs, I'll open it in the middle of my base. Alright, so Britannia. We need the pure daisy back. So pure daisies are a cool little dude. We chuck it down here. Hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. So we're going to grab some logs. And we're going to want to grab, I think, cobble for this one. I don't really fuck with Britannia, to be honest. So I can't remember if it's meant to be stone or cobble. But we're going to just smack these down. It has to be stone. Damn it. Right, so we need to get our pick back. I'm also going to be looking to get a better pick, because this one, like, it's diamond, it's enchanted, it ain't great. There we go. Alright, so we need to get some different kinds of metals. Or something to that effect. We're also going to be looking to try and get the top tier of armor. Which means we're going to be wanting to make this. End fighters. What storage system is that? So this isn't technically a storage system. It's a storage organizer. So this is RF tool storage. RF. Oopsie. At RF tools storage. So this is just a combination of the modular storage and storage scanner. So this doesn't actually store anything. It just allows you to set everything within 20 blocks of it as an accessible inventory. And you can just use everything from that. Which is why I still have so many drawers. Eventually, I will swap over to AE2. But not just yet. Alright, so we're going to take the pick. We've already gotten some living wood and some living rock. So I'm annoyed that that doesn't cook the meat. We'll set up break. Fuck off. Ah, cool. So, because we need popped, alright, so we will get all of our chorus fruits. Well, we've got a good chunk now. Right, because we're actually getting them out of that over there. Because hopper botany pots, also very useful. If you ever get them as a reward, don't forget to use them. Alright, stow the rest of this stuff away. So, we can now use this. Like that, we'll find our blaze powder. That's the one thing we aren't currently spawning. We need 24 up of all these things. So we can now get these with that to make this. Sorry, one sec. I have an issue that I can't actually see shit right now. What challenge has been complete? What challenge has been complete? Also, both Hadalia and Surgeon, thank you for the contributions towards the challenge. I forgot to open Chatterino, so I haven't been able to see most of the shit that's been going on. This one. Oh, you completed the challenge of gifting a sub. Oh, sorry, subscribing. Right. Give me 1 sec to make this stuff. Actually, we'll also need to make chance cubes. Can I make one of these? No? Right. Make 2 stacks of these. I feel like this is going to happen again. 2 stacks of chance cubes. Chuck 1 stack away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fair enough. I'm glad I could give an incentive to sub then. Also, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. So we're just going to go out to this area over here. Actually, no. We're going to go to the chest setup. Because for one time, I don't want to have a chance of blowing up my base. So we'll go to the giant watermelon and set this off. Which is actually where we set off the puzzle. That's fair. Right, after this, we're going and making ourselves new equipment. Alright, get some distance so that we can run if need be. It's converting shit. Not bad. Ooh, we got wool. Got some obsidian. Nice. Yep, some blackstone. There's just all kinds of stuff that spawns with that one. And honestly, I appreciate the little chaos orb it makes. So now we can head back. We can craft ourselves... Yeah, and glowstone. We can craft ourselves a new set of armor. See, this is also something I want to be a thing. I want to be able to just combine blaze powder with other shit. Like with food. And just have the food cook. feel like that would be an awesome way to go with it. Alright. So we break the 4 of these. You can get away from that. That'll all get converted slowly but surely. Then head, boots, pants, chest. And we are now the top tier of equipment. Oh, it's his penis. Sorry, I ruined the surprise. Alright, so we'll just grab ourselves some more coal out. Alright. So we now have top tier Ars Nouveau armor. What is our next objective in the Britannia? Make a mana pool. 5 living rock. Make a mana spreader. Easy done. Ah, you kids. Go away, donkey. Stop, uncle. You go away too. Love you, but you're in the way. Alright. Well, we can at the very least get this going. We'll get this made at the very least. So we got a mana spread now. And then as soon as this is converted, we'll be able to make the other thing. The mana bath or whatever it's called. Alright, after that we're going to need to make an endo flame, which is 2 brown, a red, and a light grey. So I'll go and make that in the meantime. Two brown, a red. Do we not have a single red flower? Did we use all of the red flower? Oh, we'll take that. We don't have a single red. Odd. And a light grey. We're also just real quickly going to get some bone meal. So we're going to get that and these. I believe still didn't give me a red. That's rude. So we'll get another one going. The living rock is the plain simple one. Cool. We got a feral lantern. So the mana pool stores mana and the mana spreader moves it. The ender flame generates mana from dropped furnace fuels. But we can't make the ender flame because we don't have... Oh, we can make that. Cool. That's actually really helpful. So if we get mushrooms... And then we get red dye. I swear I had a red chicken. In that case, I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of that red dye. Oh, that's why, it just hasn't been linked up. So, what we can do is grab our mushy, go smack bang and get ourselves a red shimmering mushroom. How the budding crystals work? Alright, so the basis of it is the budding amethyst. So you chuck it down and it just starts growing buds. And eventually those buds turn into clusters and you can collect the cluster and it gives you whatever the item is. And also, they make noise. So you can technically make your own like little musical area. Alright, so we need, we'll take that back. We need brown. We have the red. We need light gray. And we need water. Well, we've already got water. Cool. So we'll take that. We'll take this. We'll chuck in one of these, two of those, and one red. And we just need a seed and we're good to go. Which we'll get the seed by collecting up these. Cool. Is that enough of an explanation, or would you like me to be more thorough? So that completes the Endo Flame quest, which gives us a laser connector. Now we need a runic altar, which is going to require a mana pearl. Alright, so what was it we needed next? Somebody help me out on this. We need dirt. Because we can't really be expected to grow a flower without dirt. Also gonna grab the mana. We're gonna grab this and this. If it makes you feel any better, Sergeant, so am I. I'm really hoping she's talking about you as well. I don't think we actually need a mana spreader just yet. I believe this should collect. Good. Pretty sure my wife would have been very concerned otherwise. No, it has to be higher up, doesn't it? We'll take this, check this here and this here. And then chuck some coal to you. Maybe I do need a mana spreader. Sorry, we'll just collect this real quick. Ooh. Magmata. Something like that. So, I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I believe I need some kind of magic wand. Yes, here we go. Yeah, Wand of the Forest. Which is living wood, twigs, and then 2 feathers. Yeah. Magic wand. Coming up. Sorry, I don't... As far as magic mods go, I don't like Britannia. It's overused for one. Well, at least I put out one of those. Friends. Right. Chuck that away. Find this again. Right, we need to make living wood twigs. How do I make living wood twigs? Okay, so like that. Which means we now don't have enough because I did the dumb thing and made planks. Alright. Oopsie. Not mean to do that. Thought I still had break. But alright, so we'll get rid of that. We need the glow stick of gardening. Basically, yeah. We're also probably going to have to explode another chicken soon. Do I have living wood just stored away? No. Good. I would have been annoyed as hell if I had actually had them. Bok bok boom. Basically, I'm going to feed them some good food. I'm going to make a sealed room. And then I'm going to use the egg that we hit the golden egg. Bok bok boom. Make somewhere that we can spawn some of the good mobs from the delightful dirt. That's not going to flood this place. Also, I love the fact that I imply that I don't make good content. Didn't get corrected. Go away. Alright. So, what we can do is we can just make one last twig. We'll go into here, over to 8. Make one of these. So now, I think we should be able to just... No, we've got to replace this so that it's facing a different direction. Right, can I unsummon you? Sorry, you're just kind of in the way. Actually, we'll summon the bookworm, because at least it flies around, and that's less in the way. I appreciate it. Where's my dirt up? Alright, so we should now be able to just throw down some coal. And this should start burning. And then put out the energy into here. Yes, so now we're producing. To be fair, that shouldn't be anyone's wait time. Yeah, now we've got ender flames producing mana into the mana pool. Aha, progress. Alright, quests, power, magmatos, cool. More large cogwheels. She's not wrong. Alright, Botania, runic altars. We just got to get enough. We've just got to get this much mana. And then we can convert a diamond. Actually, might make some more ender flames. Alright, my ADHD brain doesn't like me shutting the fuck up. So there can be no one here and I'm still gonna be talking. But that's mostly because I'm just bouncy as hell. Also, look at all our jelly babies! Jelly babies! you say they're bouncy, right? That just makes me want to try something. Alright. Make a bunch of bouncy bounces. Let's see how bouncy these fuckers are. Oh, they're not that bouncy. Alright, so what we're going to do... Well, we might need to aim this a little bit. Oh. Alright. We can chuck this back. Grab that back. Yeah, exactly. Bouncy jelly babies. Alright, we'll transfer those back in. We need mushies! Hey, mushy, mushy. We need... We got a sigil? Huh, we picked it up out of our inventory. So... Complete another thing for blood magic? Sure, why not? An alternator? That completes a quest for create? Sure, why not? Ooh! 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 Didn't realize that was a thing. Sorry guys, but that's awesome. So I didn't realize an alternator was an item you could get. But basically what it does is it lets me use the energy we produce from create for everything else. So we can slap our create stuff. We can power shit with the carbuncle. Sorry, Sarbuncle. Fuck yeah. Alright, we'll just quickly slap together these. Then we just need to grab, we've got 8 of those. That'll do. And we'll need 4 light rays. And water. We're going to need a bunch of water, which means we're probably going to want to set up an infinite water supply on the other side of the room as well. Right. So we can just break this, break this. What? That's not what I meant to do, but okay. We're going to have to just create that real quick. There we go. I picked the Lush House my start as well. Yeah, it looks the nicest. It looks like it's got a good amount of stuff to help you set up to start with as well. Ooh, actually, what I want to just try out real quick. If I chuck down Magma, say here, then I hit it with a lava sigil. Hell yeah! Alright, so that's a new source of power that we can use. Odd. How did I... Oh wait, I need this in my hand, don't I? That's not nearly powered enough, so we'll go grab some more dirt. Just in here. Take this here. That there. And these here. So we're gonna need a total of 8 more dirt. So that, this, and this. 1, 2, 3. Seed. Water. Right click with an empty hand to start the last recipe. Oops. Alright, so we'll just empty that hand out. Oopsie. Oopsie. And that. And just to finish it off. Done. So we only got a little bit of mana sitting in here. What we're gonna have to do instead, we're going to have to start breaking down the sorry. We're gonna take away all of this amplify. Alright, and we'll just go one more this way. Oh no, wrong way around. Um... And now that should be enough to start filling this up considerably faster. Right, and just to make this a little bit more efficient, we're going to, instead of making these, I'm gonna make blocks, because blocks work better. Just because they burn for longer. This is a bit more efficient. Also go grab a diamond, because as soon as this is ready to go, I want to be able to just chuck it in and basically set and forget. There we go. So now we have a minor diamond. We can make that runic altar thing. It's going to be all the way back in... No, not in one. God damn it. Right. So there are apothecaries, living rocks, logs. Where is this altar doobie? There we go. So now we've got a runic altar. So no, that's not. Alright, we're gonna have to amp this up a couple of levels then. Apparently not. Apparently even a couple more levels ain't gonna do it. Just because I want this to be nice and set up. So they should all get burned up. That should burn for a little while, and that should fill that up. Next, runic altar into this spot here. Alright, so if you look at this, runic altar used to craft items. We get some more ancient debris. Terrestrial agglomeration plate. Uses mana from sparks connected to nearby mana pools with sparks to craft terrestrial. Oh damn. So this is going to be a bit of a thing. So, to start with, we are going to want to. So this is what this will help us get. It'll help us get all of this dope terrestrial equipment. But right now, there's not really that much I want from Britannia. To be entirely honest with you. I feel like there's something, but I can't think of it right now. The magnet rings would be great. Let's be real. Who doesn't like a magnet ring? But you're like, none of this stuff really screams out to me. So for now, we're just gonna start absorbing in. We'll collect up a bunch of stuff. But for now, we're just going to leave Britannia as it is. Ooh. Okay, actually. We can make a portal. That might be of interest. Yeah, we're going to work towards getting the portal. So blocks of lapis, that's easy done. Rune of water, mana powder. It's just gunpowder or redstone into it. So how much of each of these things are we going to need? So one of that. Each of these is probably going to require a mana powder. Oh no. So we need 2 powder. 3 powder. So to start with, we need 4 powder. Alright. So we're going to take all this mana seal. We're also going to grab some redstone. We have literally so much of it. And we only need 4 pieces. That's 4 lots. That is charging up so fast. Alright. Actually, what do we need for a spark? Oh, that's easy to know. Yeah, cool. So, we've got those. Actually, we don't have enough of those. Gunpowder and nether wart. Mostly because of this. So we need 5 ingots. For this alone. That means we need 9 ingots a lot. That means just 4 more pieces of iron. Alright. Grab even more coal. So we need to throw in 4 pieces. 2, 3, and 4. And that's all the iron we're going to need for it. Now we've basically just got the other stuff. We're going to connect this to here, I believe. I think that needs mana attached to it. Actually, no, I don't think it does. So we'll put that back to there. And if this does, then we'll work it out from there. Alright, so it was 4 of these. And what was the last part for that? Mana pearl. Which means we need an ender pearl. Why can't we make it? Do we not have the prerequisite mana? We can fix that. We're also just going to quickly mine out this so that we get the full animation for it. Why are you not working? Hang on a second, guys. I don't know why this isn't working, and it's going to bug the shit out of me otherwise. Okay, cool. That's useful. So, according to Wikipedia, or the Feed the Beast version of Wikipedia, eventually, after this has soaked up enough mana, which I'm just gonna... No, I probably just wasted a bunch of mana there. We're gonna place this, move dragon, over here. We're then going to just chuck down all these, which should start all these off. And that's... So what the issue that we were having was that it was all going into there instead of going into there, because that was between the two. So that's charging up now. And there we go. Takes care of the issue. We're getting some spark in the middle. It's looking schmick. Oh, we need some living rock as well. Ooh. Ooh, nice. So we can just get some living rock, because we're going to need more than one piece. And boop, and we get ourselves a rune of mana. So, our next rune is going to be the rune of water, which is a fishing rod, sugarcane, bone meal. So chuck that on, Fishing rod. I don't know why bucket of water is not, but so we're gonna need a fishing rod. Which we should be able to make no problem. Bone meal. Sorry, didn't need that. And some sugarcane. What else we need? Because we may as well grab some more stuff. Nether wart, gunpowder, nether brick. Alright, so I don't think we actually have any nether wart. I don't think we can actually break this. Okay, so we can put this through a crusher. So we're going to take all of that out. We're going to take all of that out as well. We can cook this and make bricks. Oh, actually, we'll start up this other one. That, and that. 1, 2, and 3. That'll start converting over. And while it is, we will run over here and chuck these nether wart blocks into the grinder. Right, while that's happening... Ooh, we don't have the stuff to make the rune of fire. What about rune of air? Okay, we have carpet. Again, thanks to choosing this place. There was carpet, feather, and what was the last bit? For air was string. Of course. What else would it be? And thankfully, this is the last string we've actually got over here. Cool. So we'll slap that in there. Smack it with this. Give it a little love tap. Not what I meant to do, and you know it. Oh, we make 2 runes of water? Cool. Alright, so that'll go. So we have got a string chicken in here. It's currently doing this. We need to get a bunch of seeds, actually, because that should have been breeding a long time ago. Right. Chuck a sack in. Those guys can... a little bit. Alright, so we've got 2 to go, and we need the nether wart and the bricks before we can make fire, so let's get on to earth, where of course we need a fucking mushroom. Alright. How can I get mushrooms? Not you, just a basic bitch mushroom. That's not gonna help me. Ooh, actually, that's useful. So we're gonna have to crook soul sand to get this. Conveniently, we actually have some soul sand. And we also have some crooks. Right, that should be more than enough. Yep. So we just need one of these. We also got some nether wart out of that, which is cool. So we'll grab these nether bricks. So this one was 1, 2, 3, 4, and what was the last thing for fire? Gunpowder. Cool. We'll chuck all of this other stuff away while I'm at it. Of course, I just chucked that mushroom away as well. We'll grab our runes back. We'll also grab some gunpowder while we're here. Some stone. And what's the last thing we need for earth? Mushroom stone and a coal block. We'll just make that, because we're going to be needing more coal soon anyway. Alright. Gunpowder. That'll create it. And then we're good to go. Ah, right. These have stopped actually producing more mana. Thank God for these cold chickens. I would have been screwed trying to do this before the cold chickens. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. I knew I recognized something there from somewhere. So we need a block of coal, this, and we need to go and grab some more mana dust. So we'll just set it up to here for a second. Then reset it to over here. And that's the 5 things we needed. Yeah, that definitely sounds like some Protoss bullshit. And I stand by my Protoss bullshit because the Terran for life. Alright, so that should give us everything we need. Oh, we need a block of mana seal as well. Okay. So we'll chuck that, and that away. We need iron. And we're going to need to redirect all of this mana into here. See, my mate, Omen Echo, who plays with us on Tuesdays, is a Protest player. I'm a Terran, and he hates playing against me. Because he's the worst for big nerding himself. And that's one of the games he used to play with his brothers a lot growing up. So obviously he was a bit more extra than usual with it. But I went along with it. And then one day I finally played it. Because until this, I'd never played the game before in my life. And Terran teleportation wipes Protoss off the map. Like, just being able to teleport dreadnoughts into the back of an enemy base does so much damage. So quickly. Because you just fly one of your scout ships through, teleport through to it, you're good. Who else could need anything else? Alright, grab some chicken. Be good if I could spell. I'm a Terran guy too? Nice. Oh, see, I didn't play it enough growing up to quote things from it. Like, I didn't actually play it until I was in my 20s. I was a Warcraft player growing up. Because, well, that's what my family had. So we got that. We need a bunch of lappers. So that back. Right, so we need 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 1 of these. 3 up the top. 1 here. Earth, air, fire, mana, water. Gives this. We didn't have that option. I grew up on Warcraft 1 and 2, and Jeff didn't have the option of 3. Of StarCraft, sorry. And then when it came out, we got 3. Alright, so that finishes off this quest. Use mana from sparks connected to nearby mana pools with sparks to craft terra steel. An XP jelly baby? That's unfortunate. Alright, so next up we need to make terrestrial nuggets. Terrestrial nuggets. Alright, so we'll put this here. Is that what we're meant to do with sparks? Do we need to link them to it? Alright, oh, I could go some nugs right now. Yeah, like, chicken nugs. Obviously. What were you thinking? Alright, so we're gonna get another miner spreader. This is one. Pulse miner spreader? No. So, if I'm not mistaken, to be able to set this up here. What? Come back here. Alright, so I don't understand how this part works. Um... Oh. Okay, so we need to put too much of the child, put them off. Fair enough. Same thing happened with me and marshmallows. We need to make the 3 mana items, which is redstone, which we've already got, iron, which we've already got. So we just need a diamond. And then we can just slap this on here. This on here and this on here. Was that not the recipe? No, it was an ender pearl. Right. That's fine, that's just up here. And I'm sure I've got more than enough mana from this. That, and that. Should be able to fuel this. Sorry, Golem. Hopefully. Right, so while that's happening, we'll just come grab more coal. Alright. Get to burning. I don't know if this is full of mana or if it doesn't have any mana affecting it. Or do I need to do something else to that? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, but now we're going to leave Botania alone. Because we've gotten to the point where I understand what I'm doing. And I don't want to waste time on this. So. Ooh, actually that's new. We hadn't unlocked that before. So, next up. We're going to actually make this redstone furnace. So we're going to need 8 pieces of clay. You know, we'll just... Did not mean to grab that. We'll just grab a full stack. Seven and 8. Then we can just merge these together. we can A this. Sorry, it has to be A'd at this point. Make 2 of those. Make 1 of these. And that should be everything we need. I think. No, we haven't made this yet. No, because we didn't have the glass. Right. Now we've got everything we need for it. That's the redstone furnace completed. We're going to just... I'm an idiot. Chuck the redstone furnace up here. And that'll take care of that. A compacting roll. Ooh, I know exactly where that's going. So I want to swap out that for the compacting roll. Not just yet, but eventually. Oh, we actually got 2. Nice. Okay, so we got that. We don't really need anything else just yet. But a flux cell wouldn't hurt. The issue is that to make a flux cell we need burnt rubber and we need vines for that, which requires a lot of crooking. Or some lily pads. We don't have any of these things though. So we're going to look at just finishing off some of this shit. Because some of these things we can get a little bit further into. Some of it's completely redundant at this point, though. How about we... That's a good idea, actually. We need to find out how to make... Wither skulls. Or do we just have to hunt them? We just have to hunt them. Right. Well, in that case, tinkering time. Now, this is what I'm going to need some help from all of you out there. I need to know what kind of stuff we should make our weapons out of. So we can make all different alloys and all different weapons and all that kind of fun stuff. But I don't know what ones to use. We're also just going to quickly, because I know that we have the option to do so. Right, clay? Well, if only we had a fuckload of clay lying around. Can I make it burny or electric like Thor? I'm not 100% sure. I don't think so, though, unfortunately. So we're going to work on that there. Chuck a stack in here as well. It's basically like we can chuck different metals in it. Joe Mama? I don't think I can carry that big a hammer. So we're going to just grab like 3 of each kind of metal. Whatever comes out in the end, that'll do. Whoopsie. Right. So I'll take all these crushed metals. And then it's smelting time. Fuck you, Create. None of the crushed metals can be smelted. Right. Screw them. Chuck all these away, chuck all these away. Redstone can go away. Alright. So we need a small blade and a tool rod, a tool handle. Oh, we've already got this actually. No? Tool handle. Mix matching metals has never been that great because heat variables. Yes, but this is fantasy. So we're gonna look at. We'll get some electrum. We'll try some brass. No, can't do it with brass. Disappointing. We don't have enough gold. There is. I just don't. I know I can get it. I just don't know how to. Apart from cobalt chickens. Raw cobalt, which we get from crushing netherrack. Okay, we can get that. We can definitely get that. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, plus I'm pretty sure cobalt does something cool as well. Here we go. Oh, I've only got 1 stack left. And that wasn't locked. That sucks. Alright. So we'll go chuck this in the crusher. We're basically just going to keep on trying all of the different kinds of things that we've got. Just to test them out. So then we want rose gold. Electrum we've already done. Gold we don't have enough. Constantin. Silver we don't have enough. Copper. Alright. So we've got Dwarven, Temperate, Enhanced, Sturdy, Invariant, Searing, and Experienced are our options for this. But hopefully we'll also have some Cobalt soon. And if and when that happens, we will get... We'll run it through and see what it gives us as well. So now, if we look at a sword... So Dwarven... Right, we just need some form of small blade. We'll just make it out of iron since we have so much iron. So that's where everyone went. He's all went upstairs. Cool. We need to make some of them into familiars as well. Sure. So Dwarven makes things mine faster for us. So Dwarven's not going to be good for us. Copper's out. Invariant is based on temperatures, which I think this is good for. This gives us a bonus upgrade slot, which is helpful. Sturdy increases the durability considerably. Seed Stone has searing. Tools mine multiple blocks, such as metal ores faster. Not going to be helpful. And experience gives us bonus XP. So none of these are exactly great. Let's be real here. We also have... I know we've got tin somewhere. Okay, so we'll take 2 blocks. 2 of these. I don't even know what else we can do. Right, so we'll grab 2 of these. 2 silver. Wait, can we smelt you? No. What is this? Zinc? Sure, we'll give that a go. Lead as well. Oh, B. Oh, also, did we get any cobalt? No, no cobalt. That was dumb of me. Oh, Mr. Slime. The fuck are you doing in my house? And done. Now. Ah, monosteel. Damn. It'd be really cool if we could smelt down monosteel, aluminium, and use it. All right. We can melt slime. So if we use slime, we can make overgrowth slime items. Yeah, chuck that to the bottom. Not what I meant to do, but okay. No? That's just disappointing. Alright, we might need to bucket this shit out. So how am I meant to use this then? If you won't just pipe out? Oh, so I coat other pieces in it. That seems to be how it works, at the very least. So, for example, if we grab this and say we melt 2 pieces of lead and some silver, some osmium, some tin, and aluminium. So, what we should be able to do now is we should be able to pipe out this lead. Or even, say, this tin. No? Okay. What we should be able to do is pipe this out and cover this other item in it. But that isn't working for some reason, and that's not okay. Maybe it just takes a second? Oh, at the very least we can pipe it out so it's not taking up the storage. No, that's what the problem is. They have to be wood. So, I'm a dumbass. We're going to grab some planks. Make a wood... Let's just make a wood small blade. Come back over here. Pull this out. Put that in. That lets us coat that. Congealed slime block now. What to say? Lets you jump really high. Cool. So now we have a slime wood small blade. Gives us over slime. It can then be plated on top of that. Which requires brass. Which we have in here somewhere. Can I do anything else? Disappointing. So we've got that now. We're going to put that in there. Pull osmium out. And then pull aluminium next. No, can't do it with aluminium. What do we do with aluminium then? It's just... so we need to put this one on stone. But by the looks of things, it's just an aesthetic choice. Doesn't seem to actually do anything for it. Oh no, goes from stone down to stone shield. Right. Well, that's enough different combinations for now. We're going to check out what the... So that's heavy. Hard to move while wielding, but it packs a massive punch. Well, the damage just went from 4.5 to 7.05. So that's a pretty decent punch up. But the attack speed drops considerably. Yeah, no. See, Overslime doesn't seem useful. Overworked? No. So... we're going to go with this heavy option. For the rods, we'll go with the... We'll check out the osmium real quick. Tool lasts longer, but it's harder to repair. 7.05, no. 2.15. And the enhanced gives us an extra upgrade, so we're going to go with that. Very different looking sword to the last time I made this. So, we're also going to grab a diamond out. And some redstone. Because we're going to make this the hastiest motherfucker out. So this goes up to 7.6 instead of the 7.05. Its durability goes through the roof as well. We can't, unfortunately, re-diamond this, though. However, we can haste this. But that would only increase its mining speed. What other upgrades can we put on you? We can make auto smelt, no. Dual wielding, no. Increases durability depending on base durability. Boost effectiveness, additional damage. Conditional damage. Okay. Can I have a diamonded emeralded sword? Like, all seriousness, can I chuck both of these on the same sword? So this is now a diamond emerald sword. Increasing its durability to a ridiculous extent. Okay. So we're up to emeralding. Experience. Bonus XP, no thanks. Fiery. We'll see. Ignites targets. That's not terrible. Haste, no. Hydraulic. Cool. Hydraulic. Killager, no. Knockback. Tools mine. Well, it blocks faster. Magnetic. No. Necrotic. That's actually really useful. Netherite would also be great. Actually. We got 5 pieces of ancient debris. Do we have any... Right, that'll do. So, going back to your question, I don't think so. But Honestly, what I was thinking was we could recapitate.
Pika-pee, Pikachu?
Hey y'all, how we doing? Yeah, that's how I play a lot of games, not how I'm playing this one. Because I don't actually know if that works. Draconic.
Oh my.
I'm doing pretty good. Tired as hell, but doing pretty good. Tank. The fluid tank makes a weapon faster. That could be the play. Sticky. No. Alright, that needs to be moved. Sorry about that. Nice. Where is the salt fair? There it is. There we go. And now, just to show you what that actually... yeah, a little bit. But I don't think it's entirely your fault. I think it's more my dexterity. Just too high for you, man. But no. This is what it tends to look like. People being far too aggressive these days. That one. There we go. Now we can get back to it. And that's fixed, so I'm happy. Solution! Yeah. I'm thinking... Interesting. We netherrack this thing. But... we shiny it. What the hell does this even do? No. I also think it wouldn't be a bad idea. There was one I like. We put Swift Strike on it. We speed the fucker up. This has all got 2 slots. Yep. So we're going to netherrack 1 slot. And we will put Amethyst onto the others. Actually, we need more than that. Is there a Swift Earth Strike? Ooh, there is a Swift Earth Strike. Yeah, but I'm down to my last upgrade slot, so... And I really want to netherrack this sword. 8.92. Alright, so that's a diamonded... That's a diamonded, netherrited, emeralded, swift striking sword. Which needs to be renamed. To the Bomb Diggity. There we go. I dub thee the Bomb Diggity. And now we just need to find something to fight. Ooh, there's actually some spiders right on the roof in here. So that slows me down. Empty. It's not terrible. It's not the most powerful sword in the world, but it's not terrible. It shall do. So many gummy babies. Right. Next thing. Right, that's why we're making a dope sword. But even then, I think that's not even the play we want. So we're going to teleport home, which isn't the same home as it was before. But does let me cast a spell I don't often get to cast. Oh fuck, we forgot to bring our stuff for this. There's no mobs around to kill us. Alright, so we're going to have to run. Find somewhere where they can fight us. Dirt, sword. I didn't say anything about dirt. It's the bomb diggity. Evening. Also, didn't bring any food. Actually, I should have just let those Endermen kill me, but that's not the play. That's never going to be the play. Rookie mistake was not bringing a Hearthstone. But what we're going to do is we're just going to set home to here. We're going to piss off this Enderman. Yeah, there we go. Get me, daddy. Alright. That can get trashed. This time we're going to bring a Hearthstone with me. We'll bring some chicken with me. Everything else I'm pretty sure we've already got. But we're also going to bring our laser. We all have our kinks. Teleport home. Now we have 2 of these worms. Get all of our stuff back. Alright. So. Okay, piglin. Aha. What was I even coming here for? What am I making? Alright. Right. Probably would have been better off to go to the other end. Oh. Baby zombies. It could have been worse. I could have gone with the proper kawaii voice. I'm not gonna do it now, because I don't want to both arouse and terrify everyone. I'm gonna collect up all of this netherrack so we can get all of the cobalt. Because eventually we will have the cobalt sword of Surgeon's Dreams. And apparently there's a chicken. Decent. Alright. So we'll just laser our way down. Because there was a laser gun and we had to get a laser gun. Are we above or below this place? This is at 127. 61. Alright, so we are above it. Huh. It's literally right there. But what I'm seeing does not fill me with great confidence. We'll just close this up real quick. Set home here. Right, now we can teleport home, grab our shit, teleport back, fuck some bitches up. This guy just brings joy. Alright. I don't even know if endstone can be run through this, but... doesn't look like it. But, screw it. Run it anyway. Actually, what we might do... So, there is stuff you can get from crushed endstone. So, if we crush endstone, we get this. Then we can get chorus fruit, ender pearls, and ender slime out of it. But what we can do is we can grab another chest. We're going to remove the cobble generator from here. Put a chest into here. Only you weren't full of goddamn sand. I'm going to disconnect that from the system. There's a lot of rabbits back here. Yeah, we'll fill this up with endstone. Alright. So we'll actually just remove all of this from here. Load this up with just a metric fuck ton of sand. Like, honestly, a concerning amount of sand. We'll swap out for a tool. Grab both of these. Unlock it. And we can... If we just break through all these, then this is eventually going to run out of dirt. And in fact, we can speed that process up just a touch by smashing all these through. Alright, so we got 2 of those out of there. There's the third one. And now if we just put these 3 together. God damn it. Oops. So this is going to smash this through. We also don't need an extra spot. So what we should be able to do is just chuck all of the sand and gravel and other crap into here. We then chuck this to here, and it's done. That's now locked. That's linked in, and now we have crushed gravel. We'll also just grab item pipes. And we just need to get a wrench and we're good. Cool. And now we can just process all this shit out and we never have to worry about it again. So we do have to get this to stop pumping out into it. So maybe what we can do instead... Yep. What we're going to do instead is we're actually going to back this up one row. So we're going to just 1, 2, 3, 4. By the way, Yellow, I'm glad you're feeling better. Bugger that off. So we'll chuck this to there. Chuck that to there. Smash out this stone so we can open this up. End stone, end stone, end stone. Put that onto there and we're good. Cool. So now that's no longer getting the stone pumped into it. This can have all of this getting put into it. We're going to be amassing more of these things. And from our farms, we've actually gotten a bunch of stuff. What are you talking about? I got a lava bucket achievement. Alright, oh shit, no. I just realized. Oh, fuck off. I just realized what I did. I just killed my mining gadget. Fuck. Alright. We're gonna load everything into here. That was a clusterfuck and a half. Those. Ooh. Alright, well. We just got ourselves another 3 giant chance cubes. So, if you weren't here earlier, we've got a new rule for the system. Whereas, if I get a sub, I have to activate a compact giant cube. Which is gonna do some damage. We're not gonna be activating them inside the base unless we get a large quantity of subs, mind you. But it is always a thing. Alright. Now, we're actually just going to run out to the... We might actually just do this at home. Alright, so we need a hearthstone. We need the bomb diggity. Also take some normal bombs. Because why not? Most of the time weekends, but this one was unlucky. I'm glad my work is so understanding there. Might try and throw him off the spot soon if I get migraine. Fair enough. Well, you also don't want to try and push yourself too hard in case, you know, you aren't feeling up to it. We need chicken again. And that should be good. Oh, wait. Spellbook. Bless me. So, we're going to start with one right here. Thank you. It is always a safe idea to run when you activate one of these. Because a giant ball of clay is one of the nicest options it can possibly give you. What we're going to do is we're just going to go grab a diamond shovel, carve out the entire thing. God. That's what the issue is. The doy. So I just realized we probably did get some cobalt out of all of that. But we've got it set so that if it's not something we have already in a shelf, trash it. Because I'm an idiot. Damn it. Oh, I've already got a diamond shovel. An enchanted one. That is an enchantment I've never used before as well. Oh, shit. So a metric buttload of clay. Like I said, this is one of the nicest options possible. Alright. Break number 2. Shit. You don't want to get in its way. I'm not sure. I think this is an arena. Because honestly, it looks like I'm in a fish tank. Alright, we got one more left. Oh, you mean this sound, by the way? That's the sound of a giant chance cube. Oh no, it's Forest Mansion. Need to get out of here now. We need to get to the end of where this round is. Shit. Why am I running? I have a sword. So this is the power of the giant chance cube. They make structures that literally wipe everything else out. It can spawn all kinds of things. At one point, last stream or the stream before, it spawned a giant watermelon. Alright, we're going to want to set up lights everywhere. Just to try and, like, stop enemies from being spawning all over the place. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Where's my chickens at? Damn it. We're gonna teleport home. That's not good. So, we can't get home, and I don't think we're close enough to anything to get anything to kill us. Oh, there is a chest down there. But the chest won't open because there's something above it. Damn it! We're screwed. Damn it, there's not actually anything useful in that chest either. Right. We mine out these 2 blocks. We climb into the fire. We die. We come back with a pickaxe. Or Paxel. Paxel. Definitely the way to go in this case. Alright, cool. Alright. So, first things first, Paxel. Then home. Oh shit. The house is burning down. I suppose that should have been assumed considering it's in the nether. And this is all ash. Right, so my other body is over this way. Imagine fuck on of deaths over there. We want to head to the death that's over here. Alright, cool. Not trying to hurt anyone. Don't get pissed off at me. Oh, this place is slowly getting burnt down. And soon enough, that won't be as slowly anymore. So, we know that there's going to be some wither skeletons around here somewhere. We also know that this guy's got to die. Have I collected ash yet? Okie dokie. I'm glad you enjoy stopping by. Glad people appreciate watching me. Oh, shit. Fuck you, Piggy. Right. So, we can use... What can we use ash for? Make soap with it. We can cook it to make bricks. Seems really dumb. Though ash bricks look pretty nice. And they can be used in place of just plain bricks as well. Right, so that's not terrible. It'd be helpful if I just had water. Somewhere. Water. Right, there's one of those dudes over this way. Apparently, there's one of those dudes over here. Ooh, two of those dudes over here, actually. Ooh, close. These clay balls. There's also one down in the bottom corner as well. Alright. Yeah, we can get a third cast of this off now. Stop running around. Stop putting around and let me kill you. The polite thing to do. Alright. We're lagging like crazy. Might just be the excessive uses of that spell. And my computer's getting a bit hot. Oh shit, that's probably what started the fire. I knew we didn't start the fire. Apparently it's always burning since the world's been turning. Right. Bitch spell is ready. What the fuck? Why? Why did you do that, Edmund? It just seemed very uncalled for. This way. Nope, dead end. Possibly emphasis on the dead. Alright, we've got a sword, we've got some torches. We are armed up. Ooh, actually. So, if you ever come into one of these things, or accidentally spawn one of these things, as my case is, you can follow this around, and there should be a chest with some good shit in it. Right. So we're just gonna have to parkour our way across this shit. I'm hoping I'm not dropping. Knowing my luck, I am though. It's a little stuttery. I apologize for that. Hold on. You know, if I'd had to guess, I'd say my computer's starting to struggle. There is a lot going on at the moment in this game. Shit. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Right, so we gotta get to... Oh, we are so dead. Need the gapple. Fuck. Fuck off. Don't touch your wife. She's a pig. Right. This is our last attempt at this shit. We can't make it through this time. I'm just gonna call it a night. It's getting on the later side of things anyway. We just gotta find our way out of this building. Fairly easily done. It should be fairly easily done. Yep. Found the remnants of the front door. This way. We can solve this stuff back. Ooh. Alright. What did I even come here for? Oh shit, that is some terrible lag. Right, you know what? We are actually going to call it there because my computer's starting to struggle for some reason. Thank you guys for being here with me this evening. Oh, fucking hell, it got even worse. Right. Sorry. Goddamn terrible ass lag. It's okay. It's okay. It's dying. It's dead. We're shutting it down. Why is my lag still fucking terrible? That should have stabilized it. Unfortunately, it's stabilizing right as we're ending for the night because I don't want to continue while my computer's struggling this much. So, we're gonna call it a night. We're going to be raiding into... We're going to be raiding into my friend Puttytat, who's playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley. Thank you all for being here tonight. If you guys are on the YouTube side of things, sorry, we can't really raid out on that side. But you should jump over to the Twitch side of things and check us out. If you're on the Twitch side of things, you should jump on over to the YouTube and give us a subscribe over there. Because we're trying to build it up. We're trying to hit 100 by the end of the 100 subs by the end of the year. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you, Hadalia, for the sub. But yeah. Don't forget to check out the Discord. It's in the doobly-doo. It's also on the About page and all those other kind of cool things. We'll be back on Saturday with, I think we might actually be playing some Vault Hunters for a change. Don't know. Gonna have to talk to some people and get back to you. But without further ado, go enjoy Putty Tat. Be loud. Be polite. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.